Please introduce yourself and your hamster-human relationship.
I'm Taylor Crowley. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Naperville, Illinois. And back here is my hamster Marvel. He's about 7 months old and he's from the PetSmart in Champaign, Illinois.
Can you describe how you and Marble interact with each other? How do you coexist with each other?
I live in my room over there and Marvel lives here. We feed him about once a day. Me and my 3 roommates all own him, so we take turns doing that, and we clean his cage about once a week and sometimes hold him, let our friends interact with him, but for the most part he just stays in his cage over here.
Have you ever considered the historical complexity of hamsters, or how the evolution of hamsters is not defined by humanity as a specialized category?
So I haven't really thought much about the historical context of hamsters. I do know that my hamster Marvel is a Syrian hamster, which has been a more domesticated type of hamster. And with that, it was really easy to just go to the pet store with my roommates and buy him, given that most domesticated animals, you don't really have to put too much thought into buying them. There's really easy access to them, so we just went to the pet store and brought him home.
What kind of non domesticated traits does Marvel have?
Marvel is nocturnal, meaning that he won't really be up until like 9 p.m., which is also why we don't really interact with him too much. And also, we have put him on the ground just to play around, and he won't stay in one spot. He definitely runs around, and we can't really tame him to stay in one spot like you could with a dog necessarily.
Has your relation to Marvel developed in ways that you did not expect? Do you believe that you and Marvel may have a connection or forms of communication that are indescribable?
So we actually did have a hamster before Marvel. We had him for about a day and he wouldn't let us pick him up. He was very bitey and wouldn't really let us touch him at all. So we did end up calling the pet store where we got him, explaining the situation, and they did say that he might have had a sickness. So we returned that hamster and got Marvel. And Marvel has been a lot better. We've been able to touch him, interact with him, pet him, which we kind of were a little scared of and unaware of and surprised about because of the interactions that we had had with our first hamster. So it's been a lot easier to interact and coexist with Marvel.